Hey there guys, it's your good pal Wiggly, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pikmin 3 Deluxe Blind. In the last episode, we went back to the Garden of Hope and explored what we could there, and we got a whole bunch of fruit for our trouble, but it doesn't seem like there's anything left for us to do here without the addition of a third captain or some blue Pikmin. And in this episode, we're going to be trying to get said third captain at long last, 10 days in. He's been on his own in a cave with a monster for 10 days, and it's all my fault, and I don't really feel bad about it. We've been taking our time. We're curious. I'm sure he's doing just fine. No issues whatsoever. Guaranteed. Okay, looks like we left some Pikmin planted here. I don't remember that, but I guess that must have been the thing. Okay, let's first and foremost go ahead and check our map. So there is stuff going on over yonder, evidently. This is the big cave, but there was this like spiky wall in the way. That's right, I remember that. There's some sort of fruit up here where the armored cannon beetle larvas were, and half the reason I went back to the Forest of Hope was to let the enemies respawn because I want to focus on completing the Piklopedia, because it couldn't possibly be much harder than doing it in 2, right? Right? So there's a fruit over here, all the way out in absolutely nowhere. I don't know what's going on there. This is the... Oh, I see. That's right. I see what it is now. That is the hairy longlegs guy. I won't be surprised if that's the actual name that I'm just guessing, but if it isn't, then I will be surprised. There's a lemon over here. That's right. So it looks like... Yeah, we couldn't get these. So it looks like the only thing we might be able to get before going and continuing over yonder to try to get to Charlie is a couple Piklopedia entries and maybe this. I don't know what this is about. So let's go ahead and see exactly what it is about. So I want to deposit, and then I want to... We'll keep rocking this. This has done us pretty well so far. A nice even coating of colored Pikmin here. Okay. So let's go ahead and just start heading over this way. I'm going to use the go here. Just watch it happen. Is it slower? It seems to be slower if you, like, watch it happen than just running. Maybe I'm crazy, but it definitely seems a bit slower. Okay, so we need to turn left and then head up here. In any game where there's a map, I've been told that it's kind of annoying to watch me do stuff in games with maps because I check the map, like, really, really often. I know we have a swooping snitch bug. Do we have a wog pole yet? I don't think we do. I did not mean to throw Brittany, but it happened again, unfortunately. Okay, so first and foremost, there are some armored cannon beetle larvas. I know for sure we don't have any of these fine gentlemen here, but if we just, I guess, skip by them, I didn't really mean to do that, but it should be fine. There is this this hairless, snowy bulborb for some reason. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with this fine gentleman. He's got like a really weirdly long snout, unless that's just a strange angle on him. I can't quite tell what's going on with that. And I guess let's go ahead and charge this guy right here too. You can be pretty reckless with charging, interestingly. It seems like throwing Pikmin is better for trying to get Pikmin onto a thing and hit the max cap, but the problem is, I wish the game would inform me what the max cap is for Pikmin, for optimal speed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I have the max of Pikmin on this 12 weight object, because I don't know what the cap is just off the top of my head. For some of them I do, but for this one specifically, no, not really. Okay, so actually I'm going to have Brittany go that way, and I'm going to Y swap to her, and she is going to go back to base to regather our Pikmin after they are done doing their whole ordeal. And I will have Alf attempt to grab this fruit up here. We are doing God's work out here, folks. Okay. I didn't see it because it kind of blends in with the environment. That's very pretty, though. Okay. So if we can just do that. no problem. And then are they just going to automatically carry it back? Or are they going to be silly boys? Nope, they're just going to be silly boys. Got it. Okay. So, there we go. And I will have Alf stay, I guess, over here for a minute. Actually, I'll have Alf take out these guys real quick. I did not mean to throw my yellows at it, but it happened anyway. But it's fine. We can just whistle to high heaven here. All right, go Reds. Go crazy, y'all. And Reds yet again. I'm waiting for that fruit processed message. There are yellow candy pop buds, but that's not really necessary for us right now. And over here, there is a whole lot of nothing. I remember now. There is desiccated skitter leaves. There's the new fruit recovered message. So I will have Brittany come back here momentarily. I do not want you to take that back, please. We don't really need more Pikmin of any type. You get wrecked, please, sir. Okay, so now we will swap to Brittany. We will have Brittany gather the Pikmin, and we will have Brittany use Go Here to meet up with Alf. Where's the cave? This is it. Okay, got it. Over here. And as Alf, I will explore. Voila. I'm starting to get used to it. I'm starting to get used to the little bits of multitasking. We're rocking it, y'all. Okay, we don't really need to grab any nectar because I used a lot of Pikmin for the Ultra Bitter Spray, which apparently flowers Pikmin in this game, which is pretty nice. Alright, I want to double this band so that I get all my Pikmin off. And then to the survivors. Looks like someone took a tumble here in the fresh snow. Perhaps someone else is stranded here. If anyone is reading this, there are several electrical contraptions in this area. I have buried something here in the snow. Hopefully it's useful. Are we exploring at the same time as Olimar? And he's like leaving clues for us? I really like that concept if that is what's happening. That's pretty cool. Alright, so there is another armored cannon beetle larva here. And maybe something... Oh god. Okay, okay. And maybe something buried in the snow. Here, I think. Yeah, okay. And let's go ahead and just get a whole bunch of other Pikmin digging. And Brittany has more Pikmin than Alf, interestingly. I wonder how many times I've accidentally called Alf Olimar. It's just a pellet. That's kind of sad. I don't really see the point in digging for pellets. You know what I mean? It's not exactly the most efficient use of time. Okay. And is this also just a pellet, I wonder? We are about halfway through our day. I don't want to spend too much time around here. That does not seem to be a pellet. I think that's another capsule, like an upgrade. Which is very nice. So, that was worth our time, though. Though I think this game kind of expects you to just, like, let your Pikmin run back, like, anyway. When they just randomly grab something, and then you have to keep, like, gathering them up. That looks like a shock-resistant suit to me. Isn't this? I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before, but where? I need to get this analyzed back at the Drake. Maybe it'll come back to me there. Okay. So you guys continue digging. Thank you very much. I do not want to send yellows, because yellows are our newest type, so I assume that they'll make us use yellows for something. So I'm going to send 10 rocks away with that bad boy. And I guess I'll send 7 yellows. I think we have enough to spare for that. Yeah, I definitely want to have more than 20 on me right now. Okay. Should be fine. Should be fine. And now let's go ahead and head over this way, where the signal is coming from. Yep, this is definitely the way that Captain Charlie went. And we have a whole bunch of dudes again. Let's go ahead and kill him just like last time. I don't even think these guys can kill anything. Let's go ahead and just take one of them back, or not. I guess we can't take them back to the onion. Okay, sounds good. It feels like there's something in here. True. Oh, there it is. There's the thing that took our captain. Alright, so we have some sort of, like, spawner for these guys. Kind of weird. I'm seeing him flying overhead, but he doesn't seem to be aggressive right now. I see a stick, and we have to light the room so that we can obviously, you know, get these plants bloomed again. Can only Pikmin go up here? I see grapes. Let's go ahead and send some rocks. Get them working on the grapes here. We'll send some yellows too. Why not? Said what we can. Make sure not to whistle them off. Okay. And actually, it doesn't even take any yellows right now. Okay, so I'm going to think ahead here. I'm going to analyzing. Oh, that's the upgrade. I got it. Oh, a message from the Drake. Analyzing recovered item. Analyzing. Analysis complete. The anti-electrifier. This undergarment makes any spacesuit electricity resistant. This is a customizable option for spacesuits. Wow, there's even a manual with it. Let's keep it in the exploration notes. Anti-electrifier. Prevents you from getting zapped. Well, yep, that makes sense to me. Nice. Now I can touch electrified objects without getting hurt. True, true. Okay, so I want to think ahead here. We'll throw Alf, and we'll have Alf recollect the Pikmin that come back from the job, because we know that they will be. Though, actually, maybe we should just wait for them to make it back. How far along are they? How long is that going to take? Can I see where they are? Are these them? No, those are just dead enemy corpses. I wish I could see my Pikmin that aren't in the immediate area. Oh, is that them? I think that's them. Going across the way here, maybe. Yeah, these are the grapes. So they're going to take a while. We'll move on without them for the moment. We have 61 Pikmin. I'm going to heavily doubt we need more than that for something this early on. Come on, one more. Oh, come on. Please. Okay. And there he is. He looks really cool. It's like a... almost looks like an anglerfish, like in face structure, but then it's like a moth. That's a cool enemy. I like that a lot. Okay, okay, okay. I feel ya. What's going on here? The Copad radar detected signs of life, but that doesn't look like the captain. I mean, not unless he really let himself go. I like how mean Brittany is to the captain. Okay, so it's looking like fruit recovered. Oh man, we're just gonna every single one of them, really? Okay. So it seems like they're on their way back now. So now I guess I will go ahead with the plan, because I thought we were just gonna have a boss right now. What's the area look like over... Ah, okay, there's a big, nice open area for a boss fight over here. So I will have Brittany explore, and then I'll have Alf trail behind once the Pikmin re-arrive. We got a new hint thing. Indigenous life. What is this thing? Behemoth Phospat. Really cool enemy. The Behemoth Phospat hates the light. Well, makes sense to me. I couldn't read that sentence. For whatever reason, my brain just will not cooperate with that sentence. Alright, so we are now over yonder again. Is the captain alright? Okay, he's right there. I see him. Okay, is he attacking right now? It looks like he is. Yup, definitely. Definitely is. Okay. Well, I don't really want to deal with this guy in a boss fight without all of my Pikmin. You know what I mean? So I guess... Oh, perfect timing. Fantastic work, guys. Okay. Wonderful. Now, if anybody else is coming behind, then I guess they're just gonna have to deal. So are all of the rest of our Pikmin back at base? All the yellows that took back the thing before? Looks like it. I don't think I'm leaving any others behind. Okay. So, here's this fine gentleman. I saw a wire over here, which he's going to love, I promise. Alright, and now he's stunned, so let's switch to rocks, because rocks do a lot of damage. Okie dokie. Not enough damage to warrant that. Maybe it'd be better to swarm him. Oh shit! He's got, I think, poison? Question mark? Maybe? Alright, we've got another hint. Let's see what's going on here. Take refuge in brightly lit areas. Okay. I mean, we could, but also we can just make places brightly lit, right? There we go. Now, let's do this, and let's charge this time. Much more efficient. Absolutely. Okay. And then whistle them all back. Okay, okay. Doesn't seem too hard. Oh, now he's phase 2ing, though. Ah, he's summoning his little friends now. I get it. Okay. Still shouldn't be too bad. We can just take out the spawner, you know? Okay. Hurry up. Now? Now? Oh, God. Okay. Well, so where is he currently? Pun intended. Electrical current. Get it? Lamau? Okay. So there's another one over here. I heard a Pikmin get hurt. Oh, God. Things are happening. Things are happening. Okay. He's doing stuff. Please don't get caught in the wind. Perfect. Okay. And there we go. Very good. Alright. And we'll just do as much damage as we can here. Alright, he's going to be... Can we beat him today? I don't even know. Oh boy. Okay. I have an idea this time. This time... Oh, I have to split here. Okay. Split and yellows. That should be enough. Come over here. Swap. Light it up. Okay. Come here. And now let's swarm, and throw. That's not where I wanted to throw you. Come on. Come on. I thought I was locked onto him. That stinks. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling it, though. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Alright. We do not have enough time to finish this today. I think the other 20 Pikmin are back at base. Hopefully he doesn't respawn with all of his health, but even if he does, then we now have a game plan. I see what's happening here. I think we'll come back with exclusively reds and yellows. That sounds like the plan for tomorrow. Rocks don't seem horribly helpful here, since we need to swarm him to do more damage. I don't know where these reds are. I see on the map... Oh. Why are you over here? For what purpose? Okay, well, 2 more Pikmin. I see this icon up here at the top right that I was informed lets me know how many Pikmin I'm missing. Well, shucks. I'm not going to watch them get eaten. I'll tell you that much. Okay, not a bad day. Decently efficient. Hee. New fruit, yes. Alright, we have the Velvety Dream Drop. That is a wonderful name. I don't know exactly what kind of fruit that is, but that is a great name for it. I would love whatever it is, I'm sure. Alright, and then Dark Pustules. We've already had these before. Nice, pure purple grape juice. Let that sit for a while, and we'll be feeling real good. Bottoms up. Alright. Let's go ahead and fast forward. It's good to build our juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. Okay. Perfect. Not an awful day. Not too bad. We did lose a couple Pikmin today, but overall, pretty good. Whose turn is it? Brittany? Alf. Okay. We were hot on the trail of the captain's signal when we encountered a second monstrous creature. It was too dark to get a good look at it, but might this creature hold a clue to the captain's whereabouts? He probably ate the captain, to be quite honest. That's what I'm thinking. He's probably just chilling inside of it, if I had to guess, considering the life sign indicator seems to follow him. All right. Exploration day 11. We're just going to hop right back into it. You know the drill. You know exactly what we're going to do. We only really have one direction to go. I noticed just now, for like a split second there, I noticed that we can now see how much fruit is in each area. We actually have, it's not /out anymore. Defeat the Behemoth Fossbat. That is such a cool name. Okay, if it's a yellow in the ground, is that one of the yellows I left behind? I think it is. Okay. All types. All right. That's not what I want to do, actually. So let's go ahead and we'll bring like, I don't know, 30. And then we'll fill out the rest of our squad with reds for maximum damage output. Until somebody in the comments tells me, actually, you should have done it with rocks instead, because that's actually more efficient. You were thinking incorrectly, and I believe you. That seems to be how this goes, usually. Okay. So I guess let's go ahead and head on back. Alright, here we are back in Funtown. It looks like it's still lit up in here, but... okay. So all of his stuff is still active, but it doesn't look like his health respawned? I can't tell, though. That's the problem. So, like, this is still happening. The progress we made on lighting up the room is still complete. I guess that Pikmin decided he wanted nectar. Makes sense to me. So there's... Oh, god damn it. God damn it, we need rocks for... Ah, damn, dude, I thought I was smart. Okay, I see you. Hold on. So as I was fixing my mistake, I noticed that in the options menu here, there is a restart day option, which is, I believe, new. I don't think 1 or 2 had this option. And it's also an incredibly nice, quick, handy button, because I had wasted half a day just from that one little mistake of not bringing rocks. So for any situations like that, where it's just like walking and it's not like anything insane, I will be using the restart day option. It seems very handy and helpful, and it's obviously there for me to use. Okay, so I only brought 10 rocks and 20 yellows and then 70 or so blues. Reds, I mean. So that is what we are rolling with right now. Let's go ahead and have them get busy. Get to work, y'all. Because I don't really see any other things for us to light up outside of... what could be beyond this bridge, I suppose. Alright, I don't need you guys to go back over there. There's still more bridge to be had, of course. Up there. Got it. So let's go ahead and... Oh, this is what we were supposed to do just a little bit ago. But there was, thankfully, a little bit of a shortcut yesterday. So I managed to get that all lit up beforehand. Alright, please come here. They all just got stuck on the thing. That was my own bad. I should have just let them climb. And actually, I didn't even need Alpha up here in the first place. They are doing just fine on their own, man. Alright. There are still some pieces left to take. The guy is right here. Watch out for him. Make sure he doesn't do anything too crazy. Just stop for a moment. Okay. Stay away from him. Let's take out his little spawner. I want to get all my yellows back, please. I don't want you to do anything to my Pikmin, please, and thank you, especially not all my 70 reds. Sir? There's still more bridge pieces somewhere. Back up there. I don't know which Pikmin dropped them, but it was probably my fault for whistling. If I had to guess. I should have just thrown 2 Pikmin. I didn't really need to charge there. So let's go ahead and wait for them to get out of whistle range. I'm getting the hang of it, y'all. We're doing good. Stay away from the Fossbat. Now the bridge should be complete. Sure is. And then up there, we need a lot of yellows. Thank God I have exactly 20 yellows. I was going to be so sad if I had to go all the way back. But also, there's candy pop buds. Yellow ones are... Which ones? I think yellow is the one I don't remember. Is it canary candy pop bud? Golden? I think it's golden candy pop bud. I think. I remember all the other colors. Like their special name that they have. Okay. So now he's having a rough time. Let's go ahead and charge him. Charge him good. Alright, he's now up in the air. Stay out from underneath him. Can we attach some yellows to his behind? No. Doesn't really look like it. Okay. He's now on the wall. Let's just go ahead and do some nice damage here. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. I was probably kind of overthinking a little bit with the amount of reds I brought into the fold, but I mean, it never hurts, right? Okay. And he hit a light bulb and dropped some sort of fruit. I'm surprised by how many fruits I don't recognize. I called it, by the way. Ooh. Oh, I thought we were getting a bop. Just a little jingle, though. Ah, it's great to see you, Elf. I'm unharmed, but I must apologize for my stench. The inside of a monster's belly is no flower garden. Oh boy. Until I have a chance to clean up, just breathe through your mouths. Now, I'm sure you dropped everything just to find me first, so I'll lead the search for our crashed ship, then we're off. Sorry, sir. We found the ship first, but I'm afraid to say the Cosmic Drive Key is lost on PNF 404. It's gone? But without that, we're stranded here. We'll be doomed, and Kopai will starve. Wait a second. I found a data file in the belly of that beast. Oh, who was in there? Was it Louis? I thought it was just some old junk data at the time, but maybe not. Read it for yourselves. Alright. Oh, it was Olimar. Olimar got eaten by that guy. I found a key today. Oh, we gotta meet up. It says something about a cosmic drive on it. I doubt it's worth much, but it'll be a nice souvenir for my son if I ever get back to Hakatate. So I'll search for treasure. So my search for treasure continues. I'll stop at nothing to find the ultimate prize. I just know there's gold on this planet somewhere. You see, this Olimar fellow filed this report only recently. That key is our cosmic drive key. Do you know what this means? He must have landed on PNF 404 shortly before we did. We must find him somewhere on this planet, or be stranded here forever. Did Olimar come back alone? Oh boy. Okay. Well, we have Charlie now. He seems like an interesting dude. Not too crazy. Kinda just like a big tough guy, you know. All right. Trying to get Pikmin to help carry something is a bit more annoying. I kind of wish... I wish there was some solution, like double charging an object gave you max Pikmin on it. Because as it is, I have to charge it a whole bunch of times in order to just try. And they just stop locking onto it like half the time. It's still not like horribly painful to do, but it is tough. He's a big dude, and he's got quite the hair. Is there anything else over here? There doesn't seem to be, but we can go up over this way. Thankfully, it seems like there wasn't anything to eat my Pikmin over here. I didn't think we would go back this way. So this is a new path. Oh boy. Okay, it's just the bag. Okay. I think we saw this bag before. There is a Joust Mite down there that we have to take care of. And a Swooping Snitch Bug. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to deal with them first. Let's just go ahead and go right into it. Very good, very good. I'm pretty sure we got this guy's entry, but just to be safe, why don't we get some more rocks, you know? So, is there anything else around here? There was these leaves here, but I don't know what we can do with that. There are mushrooms, bounce mushrooms over here. Well, now that we have 3 people, I don't feel so bad about splitting up. There is... oh boy. There is stuff happening, but I think my Pikmin are gonna be okay. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Can I throw a captain up there to get that data file? I should be able to. I don't see why I can't. I guess not. Or maybe I'm just at the wrong angle. I'm not quite sure. Man. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and take our shortcut through here. We didn't lose any Pikmin out here somehow, thank God. So I guess, at this point, there's not really a whole lot available to us here. We could grind some potion. I'll do that another day. I don't really feel like doing that today. But I want to check out what's going on back here with all of this stuff happening. Because it looks like we can just like bounce across to get this orange, maybe? That would be an efficient use of our day if we can do that. Alright, I need to use my mini-map a bit more. I'm leaving a Pikmin behind somewhere, apparently. Let's go ahead and call it back to base. That way it doesn't actually get left behind. Okay, so... creatures that attacked them. Let's check the radar. Okay, which way am I trying to go here? I need to go this way. Let's go ahead and... I saw the yellow running over there. Okay. So let's get some Pikmin up on the ledge over here? Question mark? Or we can just kind of walk over the top of this like we did before. No? Okay. I was told that I apparently performed a skip by doing that, which is hilarious to me. Alright, let's throw Brittany over here. And now let's quickly get some Pikmin up. And swap to Brittany. Grab them all back so the snitch bugs don't totally screw us over here. Alright. You guys come here. Please. Please die. There we go. Very good. Now, let's have... can I swap back? Oh, they're in my party. Okay. They unspawn from my party, I guess. And let's throw Captain over here. I was able to get over there before. Why can't I do it now? That's sad. Okay. Let's go ahead and go over here with both captains, I think. And we will first throw Charlie and see if he bounces. Sure does. Okay. Let's throw him some yellows to take out the amp rat. Perfectamundo. I don't want Alf, I want Charlie. Alright, they will dig that up in a moment after we handle the amp rats here. That was very quick for like 17 yellows. That's surprising. Surprisingly quick amounts of damage. There we go. There's some sort of giant thing here. Kind of weird, kind of cool. I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll find out in a second. Alright. Now that those guys are out of the way, we'll have the yellows dig up the orange, and we will have Alf just kind of wish he was part of the team at the moment. Poor Alf. And we will throw a whole bunch of reds over here. I do like the multitasking. This is really cool now that I'm starting to play a bit more with it. Okay. Y'all come over here. Let's go ahead and swarm this bad boy. Try to take it home. Oh, we just take pieces of it. I see. I don't know what that is. Is it like Oh, we're building the bridge now. I get it. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay. Cool. That's nice. We made a little like hey bridge. So over here was, I think, the other deal. That is a much meaner dude. Oh boy. No. No, 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 no. Come back. Oh, they didn't get crushed. They just Okay. Well, in that case, we need to bring some rocks. Let's go ahead and swap to Brittany, because Brittany has all of our rocks. Let's go ahead and grab Alf on the way back. Hey, buddy. Okay. So let's hope we can get the other fruit back. I would like to be able to do all of the above today. Okay. And we will dismiss, and we will take Alf and the rocks, because the rocks won't get crushed. And a small squad seems to be the right call here, so that we can hide in the little corridors over here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. He hasn't... Okay, they do turn. I didn't think that they actually turned in this game for some reason. I don't know exactly why that was my thinking, but it was my thinking. Okay. And let's throw for maximum damage here. Okay. Why are we getting thrown off the ledge? What the heck happened there? I straight up don't know what happened there. Dodge this guy? I don't want to... Oh, God. This is a bad situation. Okay. Well, we got the fruit free. Okay. We're just gonna have to play a masterful gambit here, y'all. Alright. Let's go here to base. Let's get Charlie. And let's have him attempt to take out this larva and bring the fruit home at the same time. Okay. Alright, charge him. Alright, larva's gone. Now, fruit. Don't go in the water. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now, Brittany, how we doing? Let's bring the rest of the Pikmin that are stranded back to base with the onion whistle, or the Drake whistle, I mean. And... that's not what I wanted. Okay. No, 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 no. Alright, let's get it as far back to base as we can. I don't know if we can bring it all the way, but we should be able to bring it a large chunk of the way, at the very least. And then everybody else should be back at base now, I think. Now that I did the whistle. Yeah. So even Pikmin that are working on tasks, it seems. Nice, we got it back. We got it back. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. Nice. And just in time for the countdown, and we have all 100 Pikmin with us. Good day. So it seems like the Drake whistle does in fact whistle back Pikmin that are currently also performing a task. I was told that like if I can just like have a group of Pikmin automatically berry farming for a day, and I will keep that in mind. But at the moment, it seems like there's not really a whole lot for us to do in this area either. Interestingly. Because we have what? We have the lemon, which seems to need blues. We have this fruit, which definitely needs blues. We have this fruit, which, I don't know, Spike Gate. I don't know what the heck I need for that. And then we have the big long legs over here, also needs blues. Okay, very efficient. Good day, good day. Let's go ahead and end off the day. All three of our captains here. Nice. I see myself playing as Charlie probably the least. I'm going to always try to prioritize playing as Brittany, but I'm not going to focus on it so hard that I, like... I make a big deal out of it. Okay. I can't wait to taste the new fruit. Alright, let's go ahead and... the heroine's tear, huh? I can't tell if that's a mango or what that is, but it looks cool, whatever it is. Alright, so now let's go ahead and just fast forward. Oh boy, that makes the switch... that makes the switch lag a little bit. Makes sense, though. Literally like using a speed-up feature on an emulator. Look at that! 2 rows! Woo! Until we find Olimar and get our key from him, the three of us will be stuck on PNF 404. It's more important than ever for us to find food. Good. We still have plenty of juice left. Nice. Well, I really couldn't have asked for that to go much better. We made a whole bunch of reds from the boss. Alright, so does Charlie have a log now? Is it his turn? Nope, Alf. Thanks to the yellow Pikmin, we were able to defeat the behemoth Phosbat. And much to everyone's surprise, we found our captain inside the beast. Wow. And can you believe our luck? He found a data file to someone named from someone named Olimar, who has our cosmic drive key. But where in the world is this Olimar? Where? We need that key. Well, we'll find him eventually. It's only a matter of time. You can now fight the behemoth Phosbat in a defeat bosses mission. I forgot about these missions. Olimar's assignment is now unlocked in side stories. Hello? What is this about? I did see the side stories option in the menu, but... Interesting. Do we get to, like, play the game from Olimar's perspective? That would be cool. Captain, we're so relieved to see that you're okay. Well, I have my faithful crew to thank for that, so thank you. I actually mistook that strange creature for you. You two have very similar features, did you know that? Why is the rubber ugly in here? I didn't expect to see it. Oh, man. To be honest, while trapped in the belly of that vile beast, I thought of my only one face, Brittany. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the duck. I thought of only one face, Brittany. My own. Well, we'll never escape PNF 404 until we locate this treasure-obsessed Olimar fellow. He's got our cosmic drive key. But don't forget why we're here, to search for fruit for our planet. For us too, or else we'll starve. True. What's that signal coming from over there? A signal like that? If it's not coming from our ship or one of us, maybe it's Olimar. With a transmitter that strong, it must be planetary explorers like us. It must be the Hakatation. And where we find Olimar, that's where we find our cosmic drive key. Let's track the signal to its source. The side story Olimar's assignment is available. You can access it. I heard you, but that's pretty cool though. To assignment. Okay. I'd like to do that. That sounds cool. But first, I suppose we will hop in here. The Velvety Dream Drop. The taste of this one takes me back to Auntie B's famous fruit pastries. The pit's pretty big, so there's not a whole lot of juice in there. But maybe someday this pit will grow into a tree in Auntie B's backyard, and she can taste it for herself. I do hope so. And then the Heroine's Tear. This is my favorite so far. It's sweet in this kind of elegant way. Poor Alf can't touch it without getting itchy all over. Aw, he's allergic. And the captain's not refined enough to appreciate it. I'll have to make the sacrifice and eat it all myself. I'll season it with my tears. You do that, Brittany. Okay, so let me guess. Now we have... Oh, boy. Okay. I don't think this episode is going to be the one where we read all of Charlie's entries here. I think we'll do that at the end of the next episode. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Okay. Actually, you know what? We're going to have to read this anyway. Fuck it. Big, long Piklopedia section today. All right. The female sheargrub. The ability to hide underground and burst up to the surface whenever someone comes near, then retreat to recover again just isn't fair. They'd be fearsome ambushers if they ever, you know, attacked. Poor female sheargrub. Catching shade. White spectralids. It's a flighty one, in both senses of the word, but even if it would stay still, I don't have the heart to unleash my steely fists on the poor thing. Dwarf bulborb. They say to pick on someone your own size, and for these creatures, that's us. Someday, it'll grow to be as big and bloodthirsty as its adult relatives. Why does everything have to get meaner as it ages? Why can't they get cuter? I thought dwarf bulborbs were like bread bugs mimicking the big ones. I didn't think they actually grew up. Am I mistaken on that? I thought the dwarf ones were just like bread bugs pretending to be bulborbs, and then the big ones were unrelated to the dwarf bulborbs. Am I wrong? I guess I misunderstood that. Bulborb. This red bruiser gobbles up Pikmin like candy. The standard approach is to attack from behind while it's still asleep. That may seem callous, but it would do the same to you if it could. Stow those feelings and strike. The Medusal Slurker. This cowardly blob holds Pikmin hostage within its own body. Its fatal mistake is not sucking up every last one of my little troops. The last survivors are that much thirstier for revenge. He's Scutterchuck. They're like walking catapults, the way they hoist those crystals and launch them as if they were mere pebbles. A crafty adversary might lure them into launching the stones at each other, or themselves, an adversary like me. Fiery Blowhog. Be careful, or this one will cook your goose. That's a weird saying. I've heard that saying before, but it's a strange saying. I don't know whether that's a nose or a mouth shooting those flames, and I don't care. What's important is that me and my troops are long gone when the fire hits. The Armored Maudad. I'm so proud of my crew for managing to take this beast down without me. It's especially impressive because they did it without my combat training or steely fists. It's good to know I set such an example for them to live up to. He seems a little plain. He seems just kind of like, oh, I'm big and strong and I'm the captain. I hope there's a bit more to him than that. Most of his most interesting character bits that we've heard about him have come from Brittany, just kind of dogging on him. The Yellow Wollywog. I don't understand how it manages to hang in the air at the height of its jumps, but I don't have to understand. I just have to get out of the way, and its weird hang time helps a lot with that. Let that be a lesson. Don't stand around gawking at the creature's weird attack moves. Do something about it. The Bearded Amprat. It looks cute and fuzzy, and that's how it springs its trap. Throw a few Pikmin on thinking it's easy prey, and it'll zap the life out of them. The best strategy is to take a squad of yellow Pikmin, then it's you who'll get the last laugh. So, we have Alf, who is all about, like, utility and their structural weaknesses. We have Charlie, who's all about combat. And we have Brittany, who's all about, how can I make my life better with this? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from all three of them. Swooping Snitchbug. I could go into strategies for taking out these things, but why bother? They're nuisances, not threats. Plucking buried Pikmin is a relaxing activity that gives me a time to consider how to tackle critters that can do serious damage. That's fair. That's a fair point. They really aren't that big of a deal, to be honest. The Pyroclasmic Slooch, that's quite the name. I forgot about that name. It's tough to beat a defense made entirely out of scorching flames. If you don't take it seriously, it'll be way too hot to handle. Fortunately, I'm just hot-blooded enough to take it, so long as Brittany doesn't give me that icy stare. Desiccated Skitterleaf. These cowards act like dead leaves, then jump out and attack the Pikmin while we weren't watching. They actually can kill Pikmin. I see. Interesting. I actually didn't notice that before. The only defense is to treat every dead leaf that you see as a mortal threat. Sure, it's tiring, but to see danger everywhere I look. Sure, it's tiring to see danger everywhere I look, but that's a small price to pay for saving lives. Really? Every dead leaf? All of them? Hermit Crawmad. When it senses prey, it pops its armored head out of its nest and lunges for its target. Like lots of tough guys, it's too confident to protect its back. Move in quick to strike its exposed hindquarters, and the fight will be over in one snap of its huge pincers. The Bug-Eyed Crawmad. I tried to take it in one-on-one combat to spare the lives of my Pikmin squad, but its shell was too hard even for my steely fists. If only I was tall enough to reach its eyes, then we'd see who's really tough. Okay, Charlie's growing on me. I'm just imagining him hopping up on the thing and beating the shit out of it. Okay, you know what? Charlie's alright. I like him just as much as the other two. Iridescent Flint Beetle. Finding one of these critters means it's your lucky day. If you can manage to hit it with Pikmin, it'll drop pellets and nectar. All you have to do is wait for it to stop and then press the attack. Skitterleaf. Why is the Skitterleaf so far away from the desiccated Skitterleaf in the menu? It's totally harmless, but sometimes there is a reason to defeat one. When that happens, the best we can do is to be merciful and land one solid strike on its back. Poor thing. The Arctic Cannon Larva. So, we now have to read all three of these at this point. Snowballs are an ingeniously non-lethal weapon. I'm in love with a design that effectively keeps predators away without overdoing it. Full marks. Okay. Alf's a fan. Brittany says, when I saw one spinning snowballs and sending Pikmin rolling, I thought it looked like a good time. So I walked right into its line of fire, waved my arms to catch its attention, and waited for the fun to start, but all I got was dizzy. They're more annoying than dangerous, but if you want to avoid the pushback from their rolling snowballs, it's just a matter of fancy footwork. Remember to do your warm-up exercises. You wouldn't want to get a Charlie horse. Okay. The Whip-Tongue Bulborb. Oh, it's like an anteater? That's weird. I don't think I like it. That kind of freaks me out. Sorry about the cut there. I had a knock on my door I had to answer. Alf says, this model has a surprising feature. I'm very impressed at the speed with which it employs its long, flexible tongue, though I'm also dismayed at its unnerving wakefulness and the difficulty we seem to have sneaking past it. Oh, it never goes to sleep? Am I getting that right? Oh, actually, yeah, I don't think I've seen it asleep. Interesting. Weird evolution of the Bulborb. Not a fan of this one's style. Too plain, too beige, and too big. Where's the little version of this guy? It's gotta have one, right? No, maybe not. After all, I don't have a little version of myself. Not yet. You and Alf, though. I believe. You know? I want to see love bloom on the battlefield, you know? And then Charlie says, a long tongue isn't just a sensory organ, it's like a deadly weapon. It uses that thing like a pro. I tried some exercises to see if I could get my tongue to do that, but I kept biting it by accident. Always in the same place, too. I hate that. I know, right? I do that sometimes while recording. Alright, the Fosbat, the regular Fosbat. The front legs and weight... Oh, whoops. We were on the bottom one for some reason. Photosensitivity, weight unknown. I've never seen a substance that completely dissipated under bright light before. Is it because it's a newborn and not yet fully formed? The front legs and wings are still a work in progress, but they make up for that with numbers. If you ever see something in a dark cave that looks like an egg, my advice is to destroy it while you still can. They're so cute when they're young. How can you say no to these little chirpy noises and big wet eyes? It's a shame they grow into something so awful. It makes me wonder what the captain was like in his... Damn. This timid little guy was the first wild creature I met on this planet. I can't blame him for being scared, though. I freaked out a little when I saw those glowing mushrooms. Wait, no, forget that. How do you erase stuff on here? And then the Fosbat pod as well. I have so many questions. Where does it get the resource to manufacture all of the tiny models? I like that he's calling them models. And why does light cause it to stop working? I've heard of solar-powered machines, but this one seems to be the solar-powerless. True. And then we have Brittany. Try to break the egg, and the adult Fosbat will come screeching right for you. As ugly and mean as it is, it does care about its little ones, so you can't call it all bad. True. The downside of these things is that they never stop pumping out nasty critters, but the upside is that if you stand next to one long enough, you can get some good combat training in. I'd take one home to generate sparring partners, but they stop working as soon as light hits them. True. You just need to keep a dark room. The Behemoth Fosbat. It uses some powerful suction mechanism to vacuum up its prey, but what interests me is how it's nearly invisible in the dark. If I could replicate the effect, it could be huge for stealth systems on our ships, true. I'd also love to figure out how the captain managed to survive in this creature for so long without food or water, but that's more of a biological problem, not my field. It looks mean, but it's not so tough in the light. Why do you think it moves so slowly? Did it get indigestion from trying to eat the captain? Every opportunity to dog on Charlie, Brittany takes it. This is the thing that swallowed me. It may play dirty, but I respect its willingness to use any trick in the book to win. I'd accept a rematch any time. It was more comfy in its stomach than I expected, but I'm still glad my team pulled me out when they did. I owe them a round of juice when we get back to Kopai. All right. And that seems to be all of our Piklopedia thus far. Okay. Well, I suppose that'll be everything for today's episode of Let's Play Pikmin 3 Deluxe Blind. I've been Guildmaster Wiggly. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like. If you are new, consider subscribing. If you want to follow my socials or join my Discord, they're in the description. And I hope to see you all in the next one, when... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're going to do the tropical wilds or go to the assignment. I guess we'll find out.